Hello there and welcome back to my channel. We have a haul. This is surprisingly not an AliExpress haul. So there is a makeup brand called Little Elfos, which I just think is the cutest name ever. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing it correctly, like probably not. But they got in touch with me and asked if I would like to try out some of their products so that I could show you guys the products. And of course, you knew my answer. Yes, bitch, yes. Get it sent over. So the other day I got, well actually the other day I didn't get a package. The fucking postman tried to, guys, I'm not going to tell you this. You don't care. Nobody cares. I got a new jumper, and I am loving this jumper. This jumper has brought me a new lease of life. So I got this jumper from Killstar. It was on sale. Is that what we say? On sale, or do we say on offer? It was for sale. No, you can't say it was for sale because, like, if you think about it, technically, like, everything's for sale online, but it was on offer. It was on an offer. I mean, again, nobody gives a shit. But anyway, so it says, "We are the weirdos, mister." I'm sure that every single one of you will know the film where this famous quote is taken from. It's one of my favourite films of all time. If you don't know, it's from The Craft, and oh my gosh, I just love this. It's a men's jumper and it's size extra small, so it kind of fits me, and it's got a little moon there, and I'm just living my very best crafty life up in here. I also have that, look, this is turning into like a haul that isn't about makeup, but I've got these little black cross kind of dingly danglies. I am not religious like Honey's before. When I was getting my makeup ready, he was like, cross earrings, and I was like, yes honey. It's like, are you judging me right now? Like, I don't think you have to be religious to enjoy a good cross. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so guys, bring me back on track. Oh, just something else to show you. So I miss plastic straws. Like, and I know I don't want to kill the environment or anything, but anyway, I won't bore you with that now. Like as I was saying, and rudely interrupted myself and went off on a wild journey into Distraction Forest. So Little Elfos very kindly sent me a bunch of their eyeshadow palettes, and I wanted to just kind of haul them today in this video, but I was really hoping to get some feedback from you guys in the comments. If you could just let me know which of the palettes you're most kind of intrigued or like interested to see me try. If you could let me know, and then I'm going to be trying out every single one of these palettes, but I will try them out in the order that I think people want to see most, because I have such limited time to film these days with work and kids and everything. So I just want to make sure that the videos that I'm filming are videos that people want to see, you know. So I'm going to show you the palettes, and then if you could comment down below, just let me know. You don't have to let me know like which order. If you just let me know like which one or two you're kind of most interested in, I can kind of go from there. That would be great. You can buy their products from either their website or they are on AliExpress, so I will include all of the kind of relevant links in the description. It's the first three eyeshadow palettes. By the way, these are all eyeshadow palettes as well. These are beautiful ones. To say that I was gobsmacked with the packaging would be a massive understatement. I am simply blown away by how fancy this packaging is. It's very similar to, oh, what's her name? Myrix. She makes really beautiful makeup, but I think I'm confusing her with someone else. She also, like, whoever she is, like, I just can't remember her name, but she also, do I have lipstick on my tooth? No, there's just something on my camera, which is really annoying. Yeah, there's a famous, like, makeup artist who has a makeup line, and she created her palettes in a very similar way to this. So we'll start with this black palette first. So this is called the Wakanda TCHALLA palette. They're all Wakanda, but then all three of them have like a different name. So look, this is so delicate and just fancy as effect. So and don't forget, this is just the outer box, so like this isn't the inner box. This is the box that you just chuck in the bin, which I don't feel like I could ever chuck this in the bin. Oh, by the way, I'm struggling here. I'm struggling to open it though. This is so cute. It has like a sphinx on the front. So if we open her up, so look at this. Just how gorgeous is that? Like, I really can appreciate great packaging. I know that similar to personality, it's what's inside is what counts, but like, you can't knock this. This is the TCHALLA palette, and I just think it looks so good. Oh god, this duochrome here just looks gobsmackingly, it's like just extraordinarily beautiful. It's kind of like a browny kind of bronze in some lights, and then it's got this beautiful almost like greeny yellowy gold. It's just so beautiful. So you've got a mix of mattes, shimmers. It's very kind of Juvia's Place-esque. Generally would not be the type of palette in terms of like the colour family that I would gravitate towards, but I think that I could have so much fun with this palette because it is so different. I don't know what kind of look you could create with it, because like when I'm glancing at this, actually none of the shades seem to really complement each other all that well. But I think that's kind of part of the joy of this palette, that you just don't know. You've got to work. You've got to work to get a look from this palette, you know. So this is the first one, and as I said, like, I've dropped the fucking box. Okay, so this one is the TCHALLA palette. Also as well, just to mention, I know it's not important, but these palettes feel weighty, which again, to me, it just makes me think like of a quality product. You know, when you've got like some weight to the product, and obviously coupled with the fact that the packaging is just so beautiful, and they've obviously given it so much thought and spent money on the packaging, it does make me really feel confident that the formula is going to be really good, because it'll be a massive disappointment if the formula isn't good, you know, after all of this. Like all of this, you know. Okay, so next we've got the P Herb palette. This one is pink. So by the way, I have opened these, but I can't remember like what they look like. So this is the front of the palette. You've got a beautiful kind of mandala situation going on, and then Mrs. Sphinx over here. I love sphinxes. And I don't know if you can see it, but she's slightly duochrome as well. Okay, so this is what the Tea Herb palette looks like. It is very, very cool toned, which I am so grateful for, because I just feel like the one kind of thing that we're lacking a lot of is cool toned eyeshadow palettes. This one looks so gorgeous. If you're a fan of like purples, cool tones, again, we've got a couple of duochromes like this one, which unfortunately it's not really coming through on camera, but oh, it just, wow, it looks so good. It's kind of like a pearly shade, but then it has this kind of blast of kind of like icy violet to it, which is so gorgeous. And then you've got this shade, which is everything to me, like just everything. I don't want to say like this to sound bad, but it looks like a non-struggle kind of palette, whereas, you know, the first one we looked at, because a lot of the shades, like in my opinion anyway, didn't necessarily seem to complement one another. I feel like that palette is a struggle palette. If you want to see me challenged, which is every day, I mean, let's face it, every day is a challenge, but if you want to see me struggle, then the first palette's the one to go for. This is just gobsmackingly beautiful, and this is right up my street. I just love it. So this one is the Tea Herb palette. I don't know where they got the names from. I have no idea. Okay, so the last of the three, I'm going to call them the Sphinx palettes, because Wakanda, I just will never stick in my brain. But this one is the Njaya. Like, I don't know, but it's a Njaya palette. Okay, so again, we've got the beautiful mandala. They do all come with this, not that this matters at all, but it's an insert, and it's got a little black sphinx cat. I know it's not important, but by the way, did they actually used to pierce sphinx cats' ears? Like, did they? Because is that ethical? Probably not. Like, because if you think about it, like, when have you ever seen a cat with its ear pierced, or a dog? or a gerbil. Like, you just don't see it, do you? But I don't know what would happen if you took your cat to your piercer and said, hey, Bobcat wants her ear pierced. Would your piercer do it or not? I would hope not, by the way. Like, I would hope not. I'm not supporting that. Okay, so I definitely feel like this palette is the one that will probably appeal to people the most, because it is a kind of a warm tone palette. I feel like this is a very much of a everyday kind of palette. You've got the red, you've got this kind of burnt orange, you've got the brown, you've got a beautiful oh my gosh, that's really strange. Oh my gosh, this is duochrome at its finest, because as I was like looking from this view, it looks like an emerald green, but then when I looked from this view, it looks like a plum. So can you see what I mean? Like, I don't know, can you see the plum? And then emerald green. Wow. Oh my gosh, guys, like this kind of thing just makes me so happy, like so happy. Also, I know this again, a bit of a moot point probably, but I love the size of the pans, and I like the fact that you only get 8 shadows, because like actually in the other 2 palettes there's a lot more shades in those palettes. For me personally, I am a much bigger fan of like smaller palettes, because I feel like, you know, larger palettes just like full of every single colour of the rainbow, I find it a bit overwhelming, and I'm a bit like, oh shit, what do I use? And then I end up using everything, and the look is crazy. This one is, I mean, it's gorgeous, but like for me, I definitely prefer like the cool toned one. Like, you know, I'm a cool toned kind of girl. Believe me, like I'm fighting every single urge in my body right now not to swatch these, but I want to kind of save it for the video, so like that's why I'm not. But believe me, this girl is dying right now. Like, this girl is dying to swatch. Okay, so these 3 were the Wakanda palettes, and I will in the description just confirm what the names of each of them are. So they're the Wakandas. We love them, don't we? I mean, they might be shit, they could be shit, but everything so far about them looks so promising, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay, so next we have the Scorpio palette as well. Just so you can see, this is the name of the brand. This is, yes, the Scorpio palette. It comes in this beautiful kind of chalky pink packaging, and if we pull her out, this is the one that probably, I think if it were up to me, just like at my free will picking which palette to try first, this is the one that I would try, but please don't feel influenced at all by that. But this, it comes in like a book kind of packaging, so if we open her up, guys, I know that you're going to be just as excited about this as I am right now. It looks like you get maybe 3 different formulas in here, because you've got the matte, you've got the kind of traditional kind of shimmer, but then you also have these, you know, kind of very textured, I call them kind of foiled eyeshadows. I think you get 3 of those. So this shade here, this absolute beauty up here, and then this one here, it's absolutely gorgeous. And yes, like I do find it a bit overwhelming, just because there's so many beautiful shades screaming out to you, but I just think it's gorgeous, and I'm just hoping that the quality is going to be majestical, because the palette itself is so gorgeous. I love how you've got these beautiful kind of, you know, very light to like summery shades, but then you've also got the more kind of, you know, gothic-y, vampy, dark shades. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. This one is the Scorpio palette, probably like the one I'm most excited about. Okay, so the next one, actually I've not opened this. I've not opened this one yet, but this one is the, oh, I was going to say Virgo palette, but it's not. It says Vingo, but I thought Virgo. But this is called To Be Your Favours, which reminds me a lot of the We Care Your Favours by Focalior. So I wonder if that kind of means something in Chinese, like to be your favours, or maybe your favourites. I just don't know, guys. Like, I just don't know. Okay, so I've not opened this one yet. By the way, all of these palettes Oh no, not all of them, but the Scorpio palette and this larger palette do claim to be cruelty free, but the 3 Wakanda palettes, they do not have any claim of cruelty freeness. So okay, anyway, let's open this up. Oh my gosh, this has such a beautiful texture to it. It's got that kind of, you know, almost like rubber texture. It's very similar to, you know, NARS packaging. And look at this. This is why I was really interested, like, to want to do this haul, because I think, like, the actual makeup itself, obviously, like, that's the most important thing. And I'm so excited to try it, but because they've gone to so much effort with the packaging, like, you know, I have bought so much makeup from AliExpress, so much more kind of affordable makeup, and the packaging, a lot of it is really good, but a lot of it is shit, you know. So for me, being a more affordable makeup kind of girl, it feels like I'm being really spoiled, honestly, like with this packaging. So this one is the Favours palette. We care your favours to be your I don't know, guys. Anyway, oh gosh, guys, look at this. Oh, she pretty. Okay, so this is what this palette looks like. I think it's beautiful. The only thing that I will say is I just think it could probably do without as many brown variant shades, and also it does appear to have a lot of lighter shades. I say a lot, not really. I mean, it is gorgeous, but I'm kind of seeing a lot of brown. I don't know, it is gorgeous, but it's just maybe not as appealing to me as the others that we've seen. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is beautiful and I feel so like grateful to have it, but it's just not appealing to me as much as the other ones that we've seen. But the packaging of this one is sensational. Oh, there's a man walking down the street with like literally a handful of balloons, like dinosaur balloons, and I just want to run out, trip him up and grab all of the balloons because I love dinosaurs. Oh my gosh, that man does not know how lucky he is that I'm distracted right now, because if I was not distracted I would be out there. I wouldn't, like, you know, I wouldn't, but in a world where I am a gangster, I am out there getting those balloons, like literally. Not really, because they're probably for his child's birthday or something, so that, like, anyway, just forget everything I just said about the dinosaur balloons. Like, we saw nothing. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this haul video. I would really appreciate it if you could just let me know downstairs in the comments which palettes, or even if you want to write the order you would like to see them in, or just which couple you would like to see most. I would really appreciate it. I just want to make sure that in the small amount of time that I have to film, I want to make sure I'm filming the videos that you really want to see. So anyway, I'm going to go, but thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much to Little Elfos for blessing me with this beautiful makeup. I felt like the luckiest girl in the world when I was opening the packaging. I was like, what the heck, like what, like really? But anyway guys, I hope that you're having a wonderful day today, and I will see you in the next video.